RENNSPORT can be a really good racing game until you race the AI. They're aggressive, unpredictable, take bizarre lines, and sometimes seem completely unaware that you're even there. And at Nürburgring in the Porsche 992 Cup, it gave me plenty of examples. I should also point out that I don't normally drive the Porsche. In fact, this was my first time driving the 992 Cup car in RENNSPORT, so I'm already trying to figure out the car while racing. And then you throw RENNSPORT's AI into the equation, and that makes things considerably more interesting. I don't have a problem with difficult AI. Make them fast, make them aggressive, make me work for a pass. The problem is when difficulty comes from the AI doing things that don't make any sense. You want an opponent that's difficult because it races well, not because you have absolutely no idea what it's going to do next. Just watch some of these cars. They'll defend one line, suddenly move to another, drift toward you mid corner, or make an adjustment when you're already alongside them. That's not aggressive racing, that's unpredictable racing. And when you're side by side, you should have some idea where the other car is going. With RENNSPORT, sometimes you just don't. And this one might be my favorite. I'm following the car ahead, everything looks normal, and suddenly it hits the brakes. I'm basically getting brake checked by AI. What am I supposed to do with that? It's one thing to brake earlier than I would, it's another when the behavior is so unexpected that the only way to avoid contact is to assume that AI might do something ridiculous at any moment. And that's what starts ruining the racing. After a while, you stop racing the AI and you start protecting yourself from it. You leave extra room, you hesitate before going alongside, you don't take opportunities that should be perfectly reasonable to take because you're wondering whether the car beside you actually knows you're there. Bad AI changes the way you drive, it changes the way your car performs. There's clearly aggression built into these drivers, and that's good. I don't want passive AI driving around in a neat little line. Aggression has to come with awareness, and if I'm alongside you, recognize that I'm there. If I'm already occupying the apex, don't suddenly decide that's where you need to be too. If you're going to defend, pick a line. That's racing. And here's another thing that makes this frustrating. There are moments where RENNSPORT produces genuinely good racing. The AI fights back. You get side by side. You have a good sequence of corners, and you start thinking, this is pretty good. Then somebody makes a completely irrational move and destroys the whole thing, and that's the shame of it. AI doesn't have to be perfect, but AI that isn't smart can ruin an otherwise really good race. Meanwhile, I'm still learning the 992 Cup car. It's a car that wants some respect, and I'm figuring out the braking, the weight transfer, and how much throttle I can give it on corner exit. So having an AI car suddenly wandering into my space isn't exactly helping. I'm trying to learn the Porsche. I'm also apparently responsible for predicting what the computer's thinking. RENNSPORT doesn't need faster AI. It needs smarter AI. Make them aware of the cars around them, make their defensive moves logical, and make them commit to a line. Let them make mistakes, absolutely. But make them feel like racing mistakes, not random behaviors. Because when RENNSPORT gets it right, the racing can actually be really good. So, after my first run in the Porsche 992 Cup car, I actually like it. I like the car a lot. The bigger problem is everything happening around it. The AI is aggressive, erratic, and sometimes just downright confusing. And getting brake checked by a computer controlled car is certainly a new one. RENNSPORT has the ingredients for some really good racing, but until the AI gets smarter, too many good battles are going to end because the computer did something nobody could reasonably predict. Fast AI is good, aggressive AI can be great, dumb AI just ruins the race.